Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Okay, that made sense. Hey everybody. This is Patty with Get Pressed with Patty, and we're doing my weekly check video. This is my income for this week, as well as a cash stuffing video. So we're going to do it all in one time because I have the time to do it. So this is my final paycheck for my full-time job. Next week's paycheck on the 17th will be my payout for my vacation and sick time. So that's a little bit more money, but I've already started to kind of do a draft budget of how I'm going to spend that money, paying off a credit card, as well as putting some money aside towards the mortgage and other bills to close out some sinking funds. So that's next week's video. So this is the journey for September, and I'm using the Budget Mom box set, which I will buy the box set again for next year. The pre-sale goes for the Budget Mom workbooks go on sale September 15th. So check her out. It's a good opportunity to get the books that you want and, just make your budgeting life easier and affordable for what you can do for yourself. All right, so moving right ahead. So today's date is 9/10. My rollover cushion is 160, and as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I like to keep 200 in this account at all times. So automatically, my rollover cushion was 160. I added 40 from this week's check to roll it to 200. My checking account balance was $3.37. My town hall income check was $216.99, and then I also got some assistance for my insurance of $625.19. That's paid once a month. That probably will go a little higher either in October or November because my insurance cost is going to increase as well. So I had originally budgeted $40 to pay off the Avenue credit card. I had already made one payment of $40, so I'll probably do that by the end of the month. So I didn't do it on this check. So I rolled over 160 cushion. I want 200 in there, so I added an additional 40. So my cushion is 200. I also paid Capital One $250. And then my envelopes are really basically the same every week. It's and my sinking funds. I decide what is important for me in that whole month, and I try to just focus on those sinking funds or envelopes for the month. So weekly, so I usually take out 60. That's kind of decreased a little bit because I figured this week we're going to go to BJ's. And we're getting our Butcher Box order in this week. So we do have a lot of sides. We're going to need half and half, of course, but I'm just budgeting $40 for groceries this week because we did a grocery run last week, and I don't think we're going to need as much. Dine out, I put in for 40. Extra childcare, I put in for 75. That changes on a weekly basis as well. So I figured if anything, I might be a little ahead of the game, but you never know. And then BJ's, we're going to try to stick to 60 out of this account, and I think my husband's account will give us 40. So we'll round it to 100, but I only need a couple things from BJ's as well. And that run will take place today, so that video should be up tomorrow. So sinking funds concentration of this month is my Maxwell IOU was 30, and that's the last of it. Maxwell was the word for August. The word for September is change, and so H is due at $8. September month is $90 because it's the 9th month of the year. So I'm going to put 20 in this week. My 100 envelope IOUs, I'm not going to be able to put anything in. Again, I'll put some in next week's check. And then landscaping, we're getting our yard redone in October, so that's going to be about $1,500. We need to start putting money aside. So from this check, I'm already going to put $200 aside. Then automatic transfers, we do $20 into Ally, which is really for household maintenance and household account. Emergency fund gets $25 a week. Christmas gets $10. This is a separate transfer, automatic of $50 into a separate account. So now that $50 won't be transferred because I did change jobs, and I have the net of my paychecks, 2 jobs going into one account, and then anything extra that I do, an extra gig, part-time gig, I'll actually have that automatically goes into that Capital One account, and I'll just do these automatically. So I may have to stop the transfers, not next week, but the week after, but we'll see. Because I will get paid from one job weekly, and the other part-time job is bi-weekly, so you might see a little bit of difference. But we'll see as it goes along. I'm not too worried about it. And then my savings gets an extra $15. So no extra credit card. I mean, that obviously the Capital One is an extra because the minimum payment is like $55. So, but I just mark it like this. So I know that I budgeted $300, but I'm actually paying $250 on it. And then I went to the bank and I did my cash envelope breakdown. And I use this page to do my cash stuffing. So let's go right into that. And here's my money for my cash stuffing. So the first thing is $200. And so you can see the money and you can see exactly where I'm getting those figures from. And I actually need a whole new envelope for my landscaping. So I do usually make my own envelopes, but these I had purchased from the Budget Mom. They're a little sturdier. I really like them. So I had bought some a few months ago. So I'm using this for landscaping. So I'll just put landscaping on it. And even if I, put some money aside for next year for landscaping, at least it'll be in here automatically. So that's $200 going into my landscaping. Actually, I need a little tracker, which I should have. That's not it. It's kind of weird. So I shouldn't have done that. I should have an extra tracker, you would think, because I bought the new envelopes. But when you want something, you can never find it. That's what usually happens to me. I don't know about you guys, but alright, so here we go. When you think you have all your supplies ready, you really don't. Okay, so this is where I'm going to put my, sorry about that, my category is landscaping, and the goal is to save, I think, he said anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. I'm going to put 2,000 because I don't really know. I can't remember what he said. So today's date is 9/10. And I'm putting in 200. I like to put the account. You hear my dog in the background. I don't know why he's barking. So we already automatically put $200 in there. So I'm going to try to keep that as cash on a weekly basis because I just think it would be nice just to be able to give him cash for the landscaping job in October. So we'll file that away. Okay, so back to our regular, and my folder, my TBM Budget Mom wallet is here. So I probably need to update these next week. These envelopes again, kind of yuckies. So 9/10. Deposit of 40. So 40. Okay. So last week we spent 53. All right. So I'm gonna take 2 20s, 20, 40, and put that in for groceries. And like I said, we do have a lot of groceries still in the house. I'm not convinced that we need a lot of groceries other than Gary's half and half this week. So kind of see. I want to get some healthy snack items for work. Working 2 jobs and going from one to the other. I really don't want to buy lunch out, so I need to do that. So plus 40 in dine out. I think we're going to get something out tonight, but maybe if we get something out tomorrow night. I'm not really sure we're going to get it out tonight. So 2 20s there for dine out. Then we have extra childcare. And again, that varies depending on the sitters we may have over the weekend. So I'm just putting plus 75 here. And 75 is made up of 3 20s and 3 5s. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. Yep, okay. All right, so 3 20s, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3 5s. I don't know why my dog is barking because I just took him out. Probably because I'm not in there, but okay. So BJ's $60. So we haven't done BJ's in a while, in a couple of months. So I think we're going to go there today. So I'm going to put 3 20s in the BJ's. Again, I think my husband's going to be putting $40 in there. See, we haven't gone since June 11th. I think we did go in July or August for Gracie's birthday. So this is September. So I'm going to put September 10 plus 60. I would like to stay around 60 to go to BJ's, but I don't know. It feels like you can never do that. And then the others are my sinking funds where I owe money to. So this is for September. I choose a word on a monthly basis and I correspond the letter to the dollar amount, and that's what that is for the month. At the end of December, I take all of these and I just deposit into my savings account. Like my little treat, my little reward for doing this on a monthly basis. So H is today, it's $8. So I'm just going to say check and 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8. You notice I didn't take any personal funding. So that's kind of changed a little bit because I'm not going to lunch daily, weekly, and with my 2 jobs, I'm really trying to take money. And so, you know, I don't know, I guess, you know, that kind of works out too, right? September is $90, so I should actually put, so 9-3, I put in 20, and then 9-10 is another 20. I have a really good nose, unfortunately. I'm in my office, like with the door closed, and I think my dog might have pooped. I can smell it. Maybe I didn't, maybe I didn't, maybe he didn't, and maybe I'm making up stories. So $30 is owed in this Maxwell. So for Maxwell, that was the word for August, and I owed $30, and here's the $30. So this really should be $90 total. So let's see if that's correct. So let's see, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 70, 89, 60, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and 20 is 90. So now I file this in my safe, and I call it a win. Maxwell is done, the word for August. So that's my September 9-10 check that I budgeted, as well as my sinking funds. And as you can, I will use the tracker today or later today and track, you know, the expenses. I do 1 page per week. It just gives me a better overview at the end to really see where the money was spent. I don't have a lot of money left in my checking account. It's not a zero-based budget, but it's down to like $8, not really under 10. And so that's about it. Now, and this is the way I fill this out is, so 200 and 250 is 450. And then I'll minus it from the total here, put that here. And then the actual, sometimes I just put what, I'm going to try to put down what we actually spent here. But sometimes over here, it's like what we actually deposited. So we did 30, we did 8, we did 20, did nothing, and the 200 landscaping. And then these are, again, automatic transfers. So, you know, I just write the same numbers. And that's September. That's September 10th. So I'm excited about my journey. Caught up on my things that IOUs, except for a big one for next week. And then that'll be it for this week. So thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a nice weekend. Boy, sorry I can't talk today. Bye now.